Janelle coming to you from Aging Gracefully. Now, let me ask you a question. If someone took the time, sat you down, and explained to you how unbalanced hormones can impact your day-to-day life in maybe your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, even age 50 and beyond, how would your life be impacted today? Just think about it. Someone gave you some information about hormones way back when. If you or someone you know is dealing with hormonal imbalances, this video is just for you. Today, I'll go ahead and discuss with you 5 quick and easy accessible foods you need to incorporate today in your life to naturally balance your hormones, to help you live the best version of yourself starting today, right now. So before we actually get into what these 5 easily accessible foods are, let me give just a little bit of a reference point so we know why hormones are so important. When it comes to hormone balancing, estrogen plays such a major role in women's health for both perimenopausal and menopausal women. Too much or too little can wreak so much havoc on our bodies and can cause all types of symptoms ranging from PMS, which is very common, to something more extreme as fibroids and fibroid growth, or even more extreme, different malignancies. These hormones are affected by what we eat, what we touch, put on our skin, and actually what we breathe from the air as well. This can really impact and disturb our hormonal delicate balancing act within us. The body recognizes and metabolizes and gives off byproducts from both good and bad estrogens. The bad estrogens are known as xenoestrogens, and they're also sometimes called endocrine disrupting compounds or environmental hormones. These are things in the environment that can have not the greatest response on our delicate hormonal system. But there is good, even great news here. Imbalances can be corrected if caught soon enough. So factors like diet, stress, exposure to environmental toxins can disrupt this balance, but adopting healthier lifestyle habits can support proper estrogen metabolism and promote hormonal equilibrium. But once again, even though these imbalances can be corrected naturally, this is something you don't want to sit on. If your practitioner has ever diagnosed you, or you feel something is off and it's been confirmed through tests, or just something is off, don't ignore it. Because especially as you get older, because if these are things you may have been going through, you've been having symptoms in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, going on to your 50s, the problem will just compound on itself. So definitely don't ignore it, but take the necessary action to make corrections. Be proactive about your health. Got another question for you. As a kid, were you constantly told to eat your veggies because they're good for you? I remember being told that, and I wasn't allowed to leave the table until I did. But I never really understood why they were so good for me. It just wasn't explained. I just heard they were good. But did you know certain veggies, like cruciferous vegetables, can literally help your body flush out the estrogens that are actually harming you, that are causing that disruption and that imbalance? So let's take a closer look. So the first food on the list is cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts
contain compounds such as indole-3 carbinol, which is converted into diindolylmethane, also known as DIM, within the body. DIM helps regulate estrogen levels, which supports healthier hormone balance. It also promotes bone health. High in essential nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K, cruciferous vegetables play an essential role in maintaining bone strength. This is so critical for perimenopausal women who face an increased risk of osteoporosis during hormonal changes. It also stabilizes mood. The rich folate and B vitamin content in cruciferous vegetables supports brain health, which can help reduce mood swings and feelings of irritability sometimes experienced during perimenopause. Additionally, there are natural antioxidants that combat oxidative stress, further lifting mental wellness. Cruciferous vegetables are loaded with anti-inflammatory compounds, such as sulforaphane. These vegetables can help combat chronic inflammation, which is a common catalyst for joint pain and fatigue. And what about digestive health? There's a lot of dietary fiber in cruciferous vegetables, which aid in digestion. In return, healthy digestion helps maintain a healthy gut microbiome and reduces the risk of bloating or irregularity. A healthy digestive system can also support better nutrient absorption during this transitional phase.
Now that we got the first food group, the cruciferous vegetables, out the way, let's talk about the second food. They are small, they're tiny, but they are so nutritious and they are so much needed. Number 2 is flax seeds.
Flax seeds are rich in lignans, which is a plant compound with estrogen-like properties. These properties or compounds may help balance hormones, ease symptoms of perimenopause and menopause, such as hot flashes, mood swings. Also reduce inflammation. Because of the omega-3 fatty acids, flax seeds help reduce inflammation and support heart health. This is really important during this time, transitional time for women, when hormonal changes can increase the risk of cardiovascular heart disease. Let's talk about how it's a digestive aid and also helps with weight management. Because they're high in fiber, flax seeds promote healthy digestion and also prevent bloating. This can improve feeling full when trying to manage your weight, which is usually a common concern that happens for both perimenopausal and menopausal women. And don't want to forget to mention, it's always best to buy flax seeds whole, then grind them up into a powder when you're ready to use them. This helps to maintain the potency of the flax seeds when they're whole versus when you buy them ground up already, because usually you don't know how long it's been on the shelf at the store, which can definitely be a concern. It could lose some of its potency and not be as nutritionally intact for better absorption in your body.
If you love creamy foods, you're in luck. Avocados is number 3 on the list. Now, I have to be honest, except for guacamole, I wasn't a fan of avocados at all until I found out how important they are for hormonal health. When I found out that information, I said, you know what? I got to incorporate it some way into my daily routine. So what I do, instead of eating avocado straight, I prefer to actually put it in a smoothie. So whether you like to spoon it up and eat it like guacamole, or what do they call it, avocado toast or anything else, just find a way to start incorporating more avocado in your life if you haven't already, because let me explain to you how good this stuff is for your body.
So let's talk about why everyone needs healthy fats for hormone production. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats. This is a nutrient your body needs and relies on to produce hormones. Studies have shown that diets high in healthy fats can improve your hormonal profile, particularly in promoting balanced progesterone levels. By incorporating avocados into your diet, you're giving your body the building blocks it needs for optimal hormone production. Avocados are an excellent source of vitamin E, which plays a significant role in ovarian function and progesterone synthesis. Research shows that vitamin E, it's a powerful antioxidant that protects the ovaries and supports the endocrine system, which regulates hormone levels. By adding avocados to your meals, this can help provide a steady supply of this essential nutrient. What about magnesium? Let's talk about magnesium for a minute. Did you know that avocados, once again, is high in magnesium, and magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic processes in the body, many of which directly influence, once again, hormone production. For example, magnesium supports the adrenals. Now, the adrenal glands, they assist in the synthesis of progesterone, which help maintain that healthy hormonal balance to make sure there's not too much progesterone or estrogen in the body, which will throw everything off. Let's talk about avocados and why they're such a great food for its fiber content. Fiber, once again, contributes to hormonal health in a more indirect but still a very vital way. Fiber promotes insulin sensitivity by regulating blood sugar levels, which is crucial for maintaining overall hormonal balance. Stable blood sugar can reduce excess estrogen production, allowing for progesterone levels to rise and balance out the delicate hormonal ecosystem.
Number 4, it's bitter greens. These would include foods such as dandelion, arugula, cilantro, just to name a few. Depending on your palate, these greens might not be literally bitter to you, but they do have a very distinctly unique flavor or flavors about them. Think about it like this. They're great greens to add extra depth to any salad. It's a great way to get your salad to be creative. So let's talk about why these are such an amazing food to help rebalance your hormones.
So let's talk about how bitter greens are so important for hormonal health. Well, bitter greens help the liver filter toxins from the blood more efficiently, supporting its detox pathways known as phase 1 and phase 2. The bitter stimulation from these foods triggers bile production and flow from the liver and gallbladder. Bile production is so important because bile acts like a waste binder, and it connects to toxins are roaming throughout your body. It connects to hormones that have been used and metabolized that have left behind waste products. It also binds to cholesterol and fat-soluble waste, and it carries them out of the body through stool or when you have bowel movements. Also, bitter greens does improve digestion and gut health. Bitter greens naturally stimulate digestive enzymes in bile, which are essential for proper digestion and nutrient absorption. For women who are experiencing perimenopausal or who have gone through menopause, digestive discomfort and bloating are common concerns due to hormonal changes or fluctuations. Including greens like chicory and dandelion in your diet can ease these symptoms, reduce bloating, and promote a healthier gut microbiome. Lastly, bitter greens are rich in antioxidants for reduced inflammation. Bitter greens like arugula and cilantro are packed with antioxidants that fight oxidative stress and reduce inflammation. Also, some bitter greens like dandelion, for instance, do contain nutrients that help boost glutathione levels, which is considered your liver's master antioxidant for detoxification. This is so crucial during the menopausal stage when a woman becomes more at risk for chronic conditions like heart disease and osteoporosis. And this tends to happen or increase because of the significant reduction in hormones that played such a stronger role during the time when a woman is in her childbearing age. So the natural anti-inflammatory properties of bitter greens can help protect against these risks while supporting overall health. By improving liver function, aiding digestion, and combating inflammation, bitter greens can be a delicious and effective addition to anyone's diet who is going through a perimenopausal or menopausal stage in their life.
If you've been struggling with stubborn weight or weight fluctuations, tired of feeling sluggish, moody, and just not yourself, the problem might be that you need more omega-3s in your diet. So a great source of omega-3 is wild-caught salmon, and because they are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help to reduce inflammation, they support hormone production, and help get the body to get rid of excessive estrogens. You can also get your omega-3s from other sources as well. If you are a vegetarian or you do not care for wild-caught salmon, a great alternative is walnuts. I can't say that you'll get the same amount, but something is better than nothing. So if you're able to incorporate, whether it be wild-caught salmon or walnuts in your diet, or even both, that will be such a great selection to help with your hormones. So let's take a look real quick how omega-3s play such a substantial part in your overall health, well-being, and rebalancing your hormones.
If you're feeling sluggish and moody, you might need more omega-3s in your diet. And one good way to do this is with wild-caught salmon. Wild-caught salmon is a powerhouse of nutrients that can be especially beneficial for perimenopausal and menopausal women. This meat is packed with omega-3 fatty acids. It helps reduce inflammation and supports cognitive function. It also helps to alleviate mood swings, often linked to hormonal changes. Its high vitamin D content promotes strong bones, addressing a critical need during this stage of life, while the lean protein adds in muscle maintenance and overall vitality. Incorporating wild-caught salmon into a heart-healthy or inflammatory diet is a great way to support your well-being through these hormonal transitions. The best part is you're not limited to getting high omega-3s just from wild-caught salmon. There are other great sources, which include sardines, mackerel, and for women who are not interested in any type of fish or seafood, definitely check out your nuts and seeds. Walnuts are packed with omega-3s as well and make a great option to either include or to substitute your daily intake of omega-3 fatty acids.
Your hormones may be trying to get your attention to make a change. Start with these 5 foods to naturally support your hormones. It has the power to heal. You just have to give it the right fuel or the right ingredients, basically, for it to heal. If you found this information helpful, please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know if you've already incorporated these foods or which of these foods you'll be adding to your grocery list to help get you back on track. I'll see you at the next video. Bye for now.